Hi, my name is Barrie Crampton. Today I'm going to show you around our Land Rover Discovery, then I'll take you for a ride in it, but first I'll tell you a little bit more about it. It's a 2-litre SD4 HSE automatic four-wheel drive, Euro 6 engine, 2018 on 18 plate, one owner from new, great specification, MOT'd until the 19th of the 7th 2023, has done 78,910 miles, fuel economy, which is absolutely fantastic for a vehicle this size. Urban 36.2 miles per gallon, extra urban 48.7 miles per gallon, and combined is 43.5 miles per gallon. Has a 0 to 60 time of 8 seconds, a top speed of 121 miles per hour out of a 237 brake horsepower 16 valve engine. So multi-spoke alloy wheels, it's shod with Pirelli Scorpion Verde all seasons, and to be honest they look very recent, so plenty of tread on them all round. Nice Discovery inset to the front wing. Also we've got these wheel arch protectors there. So it's got keyless entry, keyless go, so we've got keyless lock there. Just put your thumb on there or any part of your finger on there and it locks. Power folding door mirrors. Come back to the car, hand behind the handle, that opens the door, you can just get in. And again, as long as you've got the key on you, foot on the brake, click the start button and away you go. So LED running lights, high pressure headlamp wash, front parking sensors there in the lower part of the grille, the imposing Land Rover badge there right across the front. I'd like to see a Union Jack by the side of it too, that would just finish it off. Rear privacy glass, it has the twin panoramic glass sunroofs, electric shade bands as well if it gets too hot in there, too sunny, and also it's got the third row of seats, so it's a 7-seater, and it's a pretty ingenious way Land Rover have made of putting the seats up. In the old one, if I'm honest, it was quite a slog, especially the twin tailgate, so you had to really reach in. If you were, I think if you were any less than 6 foot, you'd really struggle to put the back seats up from the back, and then you had to get inside and put the seats up. There's just some switches, you click 2 switches and up they go. Rear tailgate spoiler, power open, power close tailgate. As you can see there, that bit folds down automatically when you do it from the key. I don't think it does. Let's just shut it again. I don't think it does when you do it from the actual button, so let's just have a look. Reversing cameras there, of course. Yeah, so there you go. It goes down when you do it from the key. I must admit, I thought that was a bit of a stupid idea, because every time I come to load my camera gear in it, I've got the roller blind. Oops. Right. Seat belts, they clip under there if you're not using them. The rear seat belts clip under there. There's 2 catches. Then you can pull this back without getting it caught, like I should have done. So as I say, when I open it from the back here, I come to put my camera gear in or anything in the boot, and there's only this little aperture, and it's a struggle. You can click that button there and it knocks it down, but obviously if you do it with the key, it goes down, and then you just bung all your stuff in like I've got there. All the switches for the back seats are here, so you can operate the back seats from here, but you can also, if you're getting in from the side there, there's a set of switches that you can put the back seats up from there as well, so it is really well thought out. Also, let's just see if I can find it. There you go. You can lower the back end. Again, I'm not sure why you'd want to lower the back end. Perhaps if you've got a tow bar on it or something, I don't know, but or that's pretty substantial. Can I sit on it? Nah, I wouldn't like to sit on it. It's not like the old Land Rover tailgate that you could just jump on. So I don't know what that's for, unless it's just to stop you scratching the bumper when you're loading stuff in. Could be that. Anyway, right, let's see what we're going to do it with. Oh, you've also got a power socket there as well. So here we go. Reversing sensors in the bumper there. I've got my seat all the way back and I've still got enough room. I've got plenty of headroom too. It's really nice in the back here. Don't look like it's been sat in. There's a full set of heavy duty rubber mats in the car. You've got heated rear seats for the outside, the two outside seats. Here we've got central armrest. You've got Isofix rear child seat anchor points. And as I say, you've got the first panoramic roof over the driver, and the passengers in the centre row get some benefit. And you've also got, because in those back seats, if there was no panoramic roof, I would say they'd be quite claustrophobic. But with that panel over the top there, it's pretty nice, it's good. I also like this, I'm assuming it's plastic wood, I don't know. But again, it looks quality. It's really, really nice. I do like these. Also, I kid you not, I've only just realised it's a 2 litre, because I just thought it was a 3 litre when I got in it. It just drives so good. It was only when I was reading the specification sheet that I realised it was a 2 litre. And the fuel economy of it is fantastic. You know, I mean, I just don't know how they do it. Well, we've managed it. The forecast this morning was for rain, thunder and lightning, but I decided to take the chance and come and try and video the car. Way behind from holiday. We've got so many nice cars in at the moment that I need to video and get on the internet. But this is the nicest one. Just take my jacket off. There's the Land Rover keys. We have 2 of them, so long as you've got them on your person. Foot on the brake, click start, that's it. I'm going to remember the service history today. Turn that down a bit. So service history, 30th of 9th 2019 at 23,511 miles, Stratstone Land Rover. 11th of the 8th 2020, 39,431 miles, Stratstone Land Rover. 23rd of the 8th 2021, 60,371 miles, Stafford Land Rover. And we'll do it again before we sell it. So good service history. It is a lovely car, as I say. I thought it was a 3 litre. It's all the power you could need, to be honest. There we go. We've got reversing camera there, and also reversing sensors. That's showing you where you're going, and also what you might hit if you carry on in that direction. Got power folding door mirrors. In the door mirrors, you've also got a great safety feature, the blind spot warning monitors. Here we go. That's, as I say, that's, if you carry on there, you're going to run into those rocks. It just draws your attention to it. To be honest, it gets on my nerves slightly, that feature, but if it stops you caving the front of your car in on a rock, then let it get on my nerves. Just the car to be in. As I say, the weather forecast was thundering and lightning today, and I was quite looking forward to it, because what better car could you be in when it's absolutely lashing down? and it's inclement weather. They're just made for it. They're fantastic. We've got multifunction. Let's see, what is it? There you go. Height and reach, or electrically height and reach adjustable steering wheel. 3-position memory seats. I've not done the, I forgot to do the memory seat roulette, so we'll just stop here where there's nothing, everybody can see us. So, position 1, which I'm assuming was the main last driver, so that's, I could drive like that. Position 2, yeah. Position 3, I'm pretty sure this is a one-driver car, I think. But anyway, so if I get it into my position like so, and then, where's the backrest? That's, there we go. That's the lumbar support, just getting the lumbar support right. So all that's where I want it. The steering wheel, get the steering wheel where I want it. The door mirrors, like so, and then just click memory and 1, and that's it. It will remember it every time you get in the car. It's not actually, that's not an ideal position, but let's just have a bit of a play. That's a bit better. So yeah, multifunction steering wheel. You've got your audio controls and also your information display controls on this left-hand side here. Cruise control on the right. All nice and simple Land Rover stuff. You've got set plus, set minus, resume. So, one button, that's it. Set the speed. It's actually, I think this is the first new shape discovery we've had. I might be wrong. Might be the second, but anyway, whenever I get in Land Rovers and Range Rovers, I always say that, you know, they're designed, they're so simple, they're designed for farmers to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning with a big coat on and gloves on and still be able to work everything. And I said that in one of my videos previously, and somebody left a comment. It's so simple to use, gets in a new shape discovery and screams. Well, that's the info display now, the information, your audio system, your sat nav, just everything. If you look at that screen, that's the home screen, but you can slide it along. Look, eco data. I'll just click on that. It's quite difficult to click on it when you're moving, but there's all your eco data. You can go back like so. Valet mode, in control apps, Apple Carplay, which is brilliant, and I need to plug in. Whoops. We'll get over there a bit. Yeah, so when John picked it up, we're a bit, if you ever watched the Muppet Show, we're a bit like Statler and Waldorf, I think they're called. And we're both looking at this information display and going, John says, oh, you'll have to do that. I'm not having anything to do with it. And then he says, and the seats. So if you've got a kid, if you've got a 9-year-old, they'll be able to sort it for you. But I have made a video. I have made a video on how to do it and how to operate the seats as well. But it actually, Pigeon, get out of the way. When you, I'm going to put my sunglasses on. It's not sunny, but it's really bad hay fever weather. And the one thing this place isn't short of is pollen. There you go. It's a great commanding view of the road. You can see over the hedges. The suspension is brilliant. You can change it's the rotary gear selector, which I particularly like. Say it just changes the front with not having the gear stick there. It just feels like there's so much more space. And so, as I say, if you press that down and turn it across, you can put it into sport like so. It's no slouch for the size of the car. Back into drive, and you've got your paddle shift here. On the left, change down like so, and on the right, change up. As I say, when you consider the size of the vehicle, it really is no slouch in a 2-litre engine. It's got this lovely wood insets to the dash and the door cards, and then this piano black, which I particularly like. The steering wheel feels quite bigger than what I'm used to, like a super tanker steering wheel. But 3 rows of seats, there's 7 seats. Your climate control here, heated seats. If you this button there, or well, both buttons, the outside heater controls, they double as your heated seat switch, or if you press the seats there, then you get the display. Honestly, just go back to switches. I mean, I'm coming around bends here in this big car. These animals, these other cars coming. I just want to switch my heated seat on. I don't want to have to go on there. I just want one switch where I just don't have to look at it. I've got my gloves on. I'm freezing to death, going to milk me sheep or whatever, or shear me cows. I just want to be able to go like that, click a switch and switch my heated seats on. But that's me, and it wouldn't do for us all to be the same. You've got these, here we go. There you go, there's the blinds. It's nice light and airy at the moment. The last few days in my Range Rover Sport, I love the panoramic roof feature, but the last couple of days I've had the shade over because it has been rather hot. And there you go, you can do the same here. And it makes my hair not look as grey when that's short. What I should have done is stop there. I'll just find a place to perhaps pull in, and I'll plug the Apple CarPlay in. It's got the Meridian speaker system, which is tremendous. I'll pull in here where everybody can see me from both directions. Oh gosh, I just remember we've got I'm touching my phone, so right. Off. Okay, I'll come in now. Car off. Handbrake on. Right, and here, if I plug this in like so to my phone, there you go, Apple CarPlay has come up. Apple CarPlay, I should have clicked remember for this device so it does it automatically. I'm going to turn that down. Now I can start the car again. And basically I can do anything without touching my phone again. I don't need to touch it. I can do absolutely anything using Siri or the voice activation. If I click this voice activation here, send a text.
Who do you want to send it to?
Barrie, Crampton.
Which phone number for Barrie, Crampton? iPhone or 150?
iPhone.
What do you want to say?
It's not thundering and lightning yet. You were lucky.
Your message to Barrie Crampton says it's not thundering and lightning, yeah, you were lucky. Ready to send it?
Yes.
Looks like you're offline, but messages will try and send this.
Yeah, we've no internet connection up here, but you get the point. And once you get a message, when it sends it, it'll just flash up a message on there, and you can do the same. Just click the voice activation here. Read messages.
You have no new messages.
You know, I mean, that Apple CarPlay is so brilliant. It really is. You don't have to take your phone out of your pocket, and it's an absolute marvelous system. Also, the navigation system. You're driving along. I don't know about you, but you're on the motorway, and all of a sudden there's a load of traffic or whatever, and you want to navigate to a place. You know your way home, but you need to navigate round it, and you can't do anything. You can't really touch your sat nav when you're on the road and on the motorway. I mean, it's difficult, even if you're in a traffic jam. But so again, navigate to Grosvenor Garage, Preston.
To do that, you'll need to be online.
You get my point, though. So long as it can recognise your voice, and so long as you're not out in the country, it works brilliant, and it's fantastic. But that's it. You've got, Spotify, WhatsApp, Apple Music, Amazon Music, Audible, books. I listen to a lot of books, and let's just see. Let's just go back and see if we've got audio books there. Click on audio books, and there you go. And you can just, if you want it to play music, again, it probably won't work, but shuffle music.
To do that, you'll need to be online.
Blah-de-blah. But anyway, also what you can do, we'll just go back to Apple CarPlay, go to music, click music, and we'll click play.
A very old friend came by today.
Elvis there. I kid you not, the bass in here through these speakers is vibrating the hairs on my legs through the speakers down here in the doors. The sound is awesome. It's a pretty quiet car as well. The car's lovely. On the dash, your information display in the centre. On the left hand side, you've got your speedo. On the right hand side, you've got rev counter. On your information display, it's got traffic signal recognition, which again is, I don't know about you, but every time I see a speed camera, I don't speed, or I try not to speed. I've got no need to. I don't need to get anywhere that fast. But whenever I see a speed camera at the side of the road, I'm always looking around for a sign, a road sign. What's the speed limit? This, it displays it on your information. It's got a 60 sign here. Digital speedo in the center, telling me exactly how many miles an hour I'm doing. Outside temperature on the right hand side at the top. Coolant temperature bottom left. Fuel gauge bottom right. And tells me what gear I'm in, how many miles the vehicle's done. Here we go. We'll just check. Hill descent. There's a vehicle coming now. So there we go, click hill descent. So hill descent's on, there's a green car at an angle, and also you've got kind of a green display. Now, as I've said before, we're just going down at a proper speed. One of my subscribers told me that if you can actually, there you go, you can increase the speed you want to go down using the cruise control, plus and minus, which I never knew. So I get a lot of nasty comments left, but I get a lot of great ones too. The nasty ones I really don't care about. So if you're trying to upset me, it won't work. But the good comments, the helpful comments, the comments that share information, proper information that help my other subscribers and our customers, I'm really grateful for those. So, you know, carry on doing that. I like that. I'm going to knock the hill descent off now. There we go. And we can just go away nicely. We've got heated windscreen as well, which is worth its weight in gold. It's so economical too. I mean, I use a Range Rover Sport, but I've no need for a 3 litre at all. I have absolutely no need for it. I like it, it's a brilliant engine, but come on, Mr. Pheasant, or Mrs. Pheasant that is, isn't it? Just floats along. And you know, trying to get one car to drive, that's just gone. I knew it was going to do that. Death by Land Rover. Yeah, when you think of the task that the designers have to make a car like this that will A, go through nearly 3 foot of water, B, go off-road, have 11 inches ground clearance to go over rocks and stuff, to be able to go through water, as I say, 29 inches or whatever it is. I meant to look before I came out. So don't go in water 29 inches deep without checking and then blame me for blowing your engine up. But it's got to do all those things. It's got to drive it comfortably on the motorway, over all these bumps, and then it's got to take up to 7 people. And the weight difference from one driver to having 7 people in for the suspension and to do all those things, I don't think there'll be many people going off-road with 7 people in, but you know, farmers, they'll have it loaded up with a few bales of hay or animal food and then go off up there somewhere. So fantastic car. And you see so many old ones of them about. People go on about Land Rover reliability. And to me, it's always the people who either can't afford to run one, can't afford to buy one. They're the ones that always complain about the reliability, the ones that have never actually had one. You see so many of these Discoveries, the old Discoveries, still on the road. So many of the old Range Rovers still on the road, all the Land Rover products, all the Defenders, you know, old Freelanders, they're all still going. I mean, that's got to tell you something, hasn't it? I'm trying to think, you know, you don't see very many, or I don't, perhaps I just don't notice them, old X5s, and there was plenty of them about. When them X5s came out, they were the world's best seller. They looked quite good. But you don't see very many about. I was supposed to video this car. Well, I was going to do it on Sunday actually, because I've got a busy week this week. So it was cleaned on Friday. I went home in it on Saturday. I'm going to video it on Sunday, but we had a bit of that Sahara desert rain, hence the car's covered in dust. But it's absolutely beautiful. John came back in it after just picking it up. In fact, I don't think it's been cleaned. This is how we picked it up. It's a really, really nice example. So I've done a video explaining how to use the Apple Carplay and the normal system, and how to put the back seats up. So when you first look at it, you think, oh, but when you break it down into its elements, it's quite easy to program and not as bad as it looks, I promise you. What else? Oh, I'll tell you what, I love driving these cars so much, I forget to do half this stuff and tell you about it. So it's got leather, it's got the contrast piping on the seats, we've got these armrests that pull down for the driver and passenger. We've got a full armrest here, which is great. In here, I think that, yeah, there's storage space in there. Whoops, we've got two, that looks like a HDMI, yeah it is, it's a HDMI in, place for a SIM card, two USBs, power socket. Just a lovely car, really is a nice car, nice example. Thanks for watching, I'll see you in the next video, bye bye.